Welcome back to the Ground Signal Academy. In Ground Signal 101, we learned how to read a territory. We learned how to uncover the social signals that tell us what guests care about, the sales signals that reveal what alcohol categories and price tiers consumers are buying, and the menu signals that reveal what cocktails and flavors are featured on menus in a given geography. In Ground Signal 201, we apply the same concepts to national accounts. Many people think national accounts are just bigger versions of independent accounts, and, to a lesser extent, they are right. National account customers still post about their experiences on social media, frequent other national and independent restaurants in their hometowns, but unlike independent accounts, national accounts need to do this at scale, across multiple geographies. National accounts operate on patterns, on repeatable decisions, and those decisions leave signals. Social signals we can use to tell national account customers what their guests care about. Sales signals that show what brands, cocktails, and occasions actually convert. And menu signals that reveal how the concept operationalizes demand compared to their competition. The Ground Signal Chains platform allows you to analyze those signals so you can stop guessing what the chain wants and start delivering what they need. This session is about decoding that structure from the consumer lens. Because every national concept has DNA, core flavor preferences, occasion dominance, a price tier discipline, cocktail architecture patterns, and category growth lanes. When you understand the DNA, you stop pitching products. You start aligning with systems. And that's how you win national account conversations. Today, we're going to show you how to uncover what defines the concept, where demand is accelerating, where the menu is overbuilt, where opportunity exists, and how to position your brand inside that framework. This is the Ground Signal Academy's Ground Signal 201 Chain Intelligence. Let's decode the system. Let's begin by logging into the Ground Signal platform. Once you've entered your username and password, you should see the home screen. Since we are focusing on the chain platform, click Chain located on the left side of the screen. This brings up the Chain Analyses homepage. To get started on a new analysis, click on the New Analysis button located at the top of the page. This will take you to the Chain Insights home screen. From this screen, you can sort the chains by chain, the concept name, owner, the concept owner, trade channel, think hotels, restaurant bars, etc. Key trade channel, venue list, specialized searches, or you can simply type in the name of the chain in the search window. After entering the name of the chain, King's Fish House, click into the Target Chain button below the chain name. Now that you have selected the chain, click the Next button located in the top right corner of the window. You now have two options. If the chain has locations spread throughout the United States, you can click National. If it's a regional chain, click Regional. This will bring up a map of the United States. Here you have even more options available. If the account operates in one or two states, simply select the states in which they operate, or if they operate in a regional market, say the West, you can select a region. Since we are focused on King's Fish House, and we are focused on California signals, we will select California, then click Next. This takes us to the competitive set screen. On this screen, you will see the chain you are analyzing as well as 3 key trade channel pre-selected based on the competitive matches selected by matching consumer profiles and behavior patterns. In this instance, Signal.ai selected elevated seafood restaurants, elevated and fine dining seafood restaurants, and cocktail-focused elevated seafood restaurants. Notice that each key trade channel, KTC for short, lists not only the total number of restaurant locations in the KTC, but also the top occasion, environment, cocktail, demographic, and alcohol affinity. We will explore each of these signals later in the presentation. For this exercise, we will compare King's Seafood to the elevated seafood channel. Once you've chosen the KTC you want to use, click Run Analysis located in the top right corner of the screen. This takes you to the Chain Analysis Overview screen. Here you will see a top-line overview of the selected chain, King's Fish House, and the KTC competitive set. Including the on-premise experiences, think social mentions, including top occasions, top environments, and top cocktails. Below the on-premise experiences are the consumer behaviors. In general, these are the social media topics consumers are interacting with. Maybe they are following a winery or a cosmetic company. Think of this as consumer interests. Across the top of the window is the navigation ribbon, which includes the specific category insights we will be diving into now. Let's begin by selecting the Accounts tab. This will take us to the Accounts view. In this window, we can see all the selected chain locations captured in the ground signal platform. There are instances where we do not have every location in our system. This sometimes occurs when a new location opens. Clicking the Elevated Seafood Restaurant tab will show you a list of all the accounts located within the selected trade channel. Let's check out the Insights tab. To do that, click the Accounts button. This will open a navigation window of the other categories. Selecting Insights from the drop-down will take us to the Insights window. This is where the magic happens. This is where you get to see what social signals are resonating with the King's Fish House consumers and how they compare with their competitors. Across the Insights navigation ribbon, you will see the subfolders, occasions, environment, cocktails, flavors, food, time of day, and relationships. Let's now explore the menu category. The data on the menu screen is taken directly from the internet. Over the past years, we have collected menus from over 100,000 accounts throughout the country, including over 1.6 million cocktails. From this compendium of information, we have created tabs to compare cocktails, flavors, products, categories, and liquor type. Our next stop is the Sales tab. Because of our strong partnerships with many of the nation's largest suppliers, we can compare specific alcohol category sales between chains. As you can see from the screen, we can show you which liqueur categories are the top volume producers, as well as which categories are the fastest growing. You can of course look at the information share, sales, and placement average. The final stop in this walkthrough brings us to the Geographies tab. This tab breaks down the chains and competitive set by geography. Let's return to the chain overview to wrap things up. By using the ground signal chain signal platform, you're no longer walking into a chain meeting guessing. You're walking in understanding that brand's DNA through a true consumer lens. You know which categories over-index. You know which occasions are driving traffic. You see the cocktail styles and flavors gaining momentum. You know who's winning share. And most importantly, you know exactly where your brand fits. Imagine the confidence that brings. The shift in the room when you're not pitching, you're prescribing. Not suggesting, but proving. Because when your strategy is backed by real consumer signals, menu intelligence, and sales data, you're not hoping to win the program. In our next session, we'll learn how to turn these insights into a PowerPoint-ready presentation. And if you found this valuable, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Ground Signal Academy for more tools, insights, and strategies to help you in more programs and grow your business.